Xavier Bourgault, Edmonton Oilers prospect, center for the Champlain Cataracts in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League.
All right, Xavier, so first and foremost, what's it like being here in St. John for the Memorial Cup?
Pretty special. I think it's a long season. We had the World Junior that got cancelled, got injury, so pretty special to be here in July and play some hockey again.
Great. And how are you and the team feeling about your chances this week, coming off an impressive run to the QMJHL title?
Pretty confident. I think all 4 team here are pretty confident too. They all won their league. I think St. John had a pretty good team too. They lost in the first round, but they're a pretty good team. I think we were underdogs through the whole playoff, and we always find a way to win those series. And we had a pretty good group of leaders in this room.
What were some of the other highlights of your season on top of or beyond winning the QMJHL title?
To be part of the World Junior team, even if it was cancelled, I had the chance to play with the whole team, practice with them during around 1 month. So it was pretty special to make this team.
So speaking of the World Juniors, describe some of the obstacles and setbacks that you faced this year with the World Juniors getting cancelled and dealing with your injury on top of that. You had an injury, I know. So how did all of that make you stronger as a result?
It was not easy mentally, physically. I was coming back from the World Junior because that was cancelled. The QMJHL was shut down too because of the COVID. And when I came back, my first game, I had my injuries. So it was hard to be out for a long time. I think it was 6 weeks. So I had to go for rehab, and it was not easy. And I think I put some goals in my head and find a way to accomplish those goals. And finally, here today, I'm very happy about me, my team, and to have the chance to win the Memorial Cup.
And what was the message from the Oilers after you attended training camp last year, and what did you focus on this season for your own personal development?
I think they were pretty happy about my 2 exhibition games. But I think they want me as a more complete player, better defensively, and I always play with my strengths. When I'm playing with speed, my strengths, I'm a very good player and dangerous every shift. So always compete and get better, like as a player every day.
And speaking of development, are you going to development camp in Edmonton in a few weeks? And if so, how excited are you to join the squad and get over there and start development camp?
I'll be there. I think it's 9 to 15, so I'll be there with to see all the guys, the staff. So very exciting to see those person again, and be happy to be there soon.
Great. Obviously, a busy summer for you coming up with kind of World Juniors 2.0 happening in August as well. How will you find time to rest and recharge? After this long season that you've had, followed by the Memorial Cup and development camp and then World Juniors. How will you take time to yourself to rest and recharge?
As you said, it's a very long season. I think after the Memorial Cup, I will have 1 week before going to Edmonton. So I'll take this week for sure to rest. And I think in Edmonton, I'll have the chance to get some treatment there and get some rest a little bit too. And right now, I'm very focusing on the Memorial Cup, and we'll see after talk with Edmonton about the World Junior. But right now, I'm focusing on this tournament.
What will your outlook be heading into your second training camp with the Oilers in the fall? What will be your goals, your outlook for that?
I think it's for sure I'll go there with mentally to make already the team. I know it's gonna not be easy, but just to show what I can do for my second year, show more maturity in my game, play simple, play my game, and after I can control the rest. So be there and be ready for the camp.
And speaking of the Oilers, if you could choose any 2 line mates to be your wingers with the Oilers that currently play for them, who would that be?
For sure, I'll take McDavid and Leon. I think those 2 guys, they're very good together. They're just incredible what they can do. So I think will be a pretty good line with those 2 guys.
And if you had to compare your own game to any player that's currently in the NHL, do you have a player that you think that you model your game after or you aspire to be like?
I think Pasternak from Boston Bruins, I think, is a guy who's very good with the puck, very good shoot. His agility on his skate too is pretty good, so I think I model my game with this guy.
And just two more for you. So were you able to catch any of the Oilers playoff games on TV? And if so, what were kind of your takeaways from watching that playoff hockey?
Yeah, I watched pretty most of all the game. Sometimes was late because of the time there, but watched pretty most of the game. And very exciting about the future. They had a pretty good run. I think the team is very looking forward to the next year, and very exciting to play with those guys soon too.
And last question. Obviously, the fans in Edmonton are very passionate about hockey. Everyone in the streets, they all talk about the Oilers. So, how passionate, seeing those playoff games and seeing the fan reactions, how excited are you to get to Rogers and eventually play in front of those fans?
I think it's the best hockey place to play. I think in Canada too. You just watch those games on TV and you can hear how loud the fans are, and it's pretty fun to watch that they are very close from their player.